A very good morning to one and all who have gathered here today for the celebrations of International Day of Yoga. Back in the year 2014, during his address at the UN General Assembly, Prime Minister Narendra Modi first presented the idea of International Day of Yoga. The United Nations proclaimed June 21st as the International Day of Yoga on December 11th in the same year by an unanimous vote. The significance of this chosen date is that it is the Northern Hemisphere's longest day, which is commemorated as a culturally significant day in various areas of the world. It also marked the start of the summer. IDY 2022 is the 8th edition of International Day of Yoga. The theme of this year of International Day of Yoga will be Yoga for Humanity. The main event of IDY 2022 demonstration will be held at Mysuru, led by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. The initiative is backed by as many as 177 nations. We at Miracula believe yoga fine-tunes us to become receptive to the essence of nature. Asana corrects the imperfections in the body, and the discipline empowers us to synchronize with nature. Just as standing in the field of flowers make us aware of both their visibility and their invisible aroma, similarly, the consistent practice of yoga will help us become aware of both the tangible and intangible inner consciousness. Yoga is a science which takes us through many experiences, offers a plethora of paths. Each path is unique and unconventional. Bhagavadgītā, a form of yoga similar to other parts of yoga like Hatha Yoga, Ashtānga Yoga, etc., is a text that offers 18 paths through its 18 chapters. Every morning we are born again. What we do today matters. On this International Day of Yoga, let us know the different paths through a unique blend of Bhagavadgītā, Yajña and Abhyāsa. Today's program will be started by the Yajña, and simultaneously we will be practicing āsana-prāṇāyāma-yoga nidra. That will be followed by anna-yajña with chanting of anna-sūktam from Yajurveda, chanted by Vedic scholars. Namaskar.
प्रातरक्तिं प्रातरिन्द्रगुं हवामहे प्रातर्मित्रावरुणा प्रातरश्विना प्रातर्भगं ब्रह्मणस्पतिं प्रातः सोममुतरुद्रगुं हुवेम प्रातर्जितं भगमुग्रगुं हुवेम वयं पुत्रमतितेर्यो विधत्ता आद्रश्चित्यं मन्यमानस्तुरश्चित् राजाचित्यं भगं भक्षेत्याह भगप्रणेतर्भगसत्यराधः भगेमां धियमुदवदतं नः भगप्रणो जनयतोभिरश्वैः भगप्रणृभन्तस्याम उतेतानीं भगवन्तस्याम उत प्रपित्व उत मध्ये अह्नाम् उतोदिताम् सूर्यस्य वयं ते पानागुं
सुमतौ
स्यामा भग एव भगवागुम् अस्तु देवाः तेन वयं भगवन्तः स्यामा तं वा भग सर्व इज्जो हवेमि स नो भगपुर एता भवेह परायो जसो दमन्ता दधिक्रापे पशुचये पदाय अर्वाचीतं पशुविदं भगन्नः रथमिवाश्वावाजिन आवहन्तो अश्वावतेर्गोपतेर्न उजासः वीरवते सदमुच्छन्तु भद्राः घृतं दुहाना विश्वतः प्रपीनाः यूयं पातः स्वस्तिभिः सदा नः यो माग्ने भागिनकं सन्तमथा भागं चिकीर्जति अभागमग्ने तं कुरु मामग्ने भागिनं कुरु भाग्यदेवतायै नमः गणानां वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् महागणपतये नमः प्रणो देवे सरस्वती वाचेर्वाचिनेपदी धीनामभित्रयवतु वाग्देव्यै नमः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Namaste, good morning to all. Heartily welcome to the 8th International Day of Yoga Practice. And we all come from a different school, right? And we have our own way of practice also. So be open-minded for the practice, and Amritsar is there and two other teachers also there. They'll be demonstrating in any difficulty, asanas are there or any challenges are there. Particular times I might ask you to watch the practice first and later on proceed with the practice. Sometimes you can do the practice along with them. Simple practice you can follow along with them. Yeah. So we'll be going through in the beginning warm up, followed by Surya Namaskara, asana practice, relaxation, pranayama and yoga nidra practice in the end. And after the practice there will be anna-yajña also. Breakfast also will be having in the same place. We'll start with the practice. Sit in any comfortable posture, palms in chin mudra, thumb in contact with the index finger. Elbows bent, shoulders relaxed, spine straight, head in the center, eyes gently closed. With the closed eyes, become aware of your entire body from toe to the head till the tip of the fingers. Become aware of the space around your body. Practitioners around you. As a group, we are building the practice, sharing the energy to each other and taking the energy from each other. The theme of the yoga day is Yoga for Humanity. Keeping that thought in the mind, we'll proceed with the practice. Being aware of the body, become aware of your breath now. Natural breathing, no effort involved. And become aware of the mind, the thought space. Let your mind to be connected with the body and the breath throughout the practice. As we proceeding with the practice, simultaneously Yagna chanting also will be happening. Vibrations will be coming from there also. Just pay a little attention and continue to listen to the instructions and get along with the practice. Coming back to the breath, slowly start to deepen your breath. Inhale a bit longer. Exhale slowly and completely. Longer inhalation. Slow and complete exhalation. Couple of more deep breaths. Coordinating the mind, breath, and the body throughout the practice. With the longer breaths, 3 Omkara to start the practice, followed by Patanjali Shloka. Bring your palms together, Namaskara. We'll chant Omkara 3 times together and Patanjali Shloka, repeat after me. Inhale. Repeat second time along with me. Om yogena chittasya padena vacham. Om yogena chittasya padena vacham. Malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena. Malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena. Yopa-karotam pravaram muninam. Yopa-karotam pravaram muninam. Patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi. Patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi. Abahu purushakaram. Abahu purushakaram. Shankha-chakrasi dharinam. Shankha-chakrasi dharinam. Sahasra-shirasam shvetam. Sahasra-shirasam shvetam. Pranamami Patanjalim. Pranamami Patanjalim. Harihi Om. Harihi Om. Gently rub your palms. Apply to the eyes and the face. Open the eyes. Namaste. We'll begin with the warm-up practice. For the first couple of practice, you can do it along with them. You can watch and do it along with them. First, you're seated Tadasana. Palm to the heart center. Namaskara. Interlock your fingers. Inhale. Stretch the arms up. Lengthen the spine. Stretch nicely. Exhale. Palms back to the heart center. Namaskara. Repeating 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Palms back on your knees. You can slightly sit front and back so that you have enough space to stretch your arms. 1% forward, 1% back. Next practice is a lateral stretch. Lateral stretch, side seated lateral stretch. Inhale, open the arms to the sides. Exhale, right palm on the floor on the right side. Stretch your left hand up and over the head to the right side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, go to the left side. Inhale, back to center. 2 more rounds. Exhale, right. Get your left arm close to the right leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend towards your left side and observe the stretch on the right. Inhale, center. Last time. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale. Relax the hands on the knees. Deep breath in and out. Seated twist. For this practice, you can watch one-time demonstration, then you can repeat. Inhale, rising the arms up, both the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, right palm on the left knee, left hand in the back on the floor, and twisting and look back. Inhale, rising both the arms up again, and exhale, twisting to the other side. Okay? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, relax. This is one set. We'll be doing 3 times. So whenever they are doing demonstration, you can just watch. Later I'll ask you to repeat. Okay? Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Twist to the right side first. Your right side. They'll be doing a mirror image to you. Left palm on the right knee. Right hand in the back on the floor. Inhale. Both the arms up to the sky. Exhale. Twist to the left side. Look back. Towards your left side. All of you. Left side. Inhale. Both the arms up. Exhale. Right. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Last time. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale. Relax the hands on the knees. Moving on to the next practice, Marjari Asana. They'll demonstrate with just one round. We will be repeating 5 times. Coming on to the knees, don't do it, just watch the practice. Shoulder and the wrist in the same line, knees apart, hip distance. Inhale, lifting the head up, chest up, arching the back. Exhale, chin to the chest, rounding the spine. Okay, that's one round. We'll do 5 rounds. Relax, come back to the Samasthiti. Come back onto your all fours for cat and cow pose. From now on, I'll not be giving instruction for the breath. I'll just do a bell. That's one round. When you hear the next bell, that's the second round. Yeah. So I'll talk less. We'll work practice more. Starting with the first round. Come on to all fours. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Continue with the bell sound. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Sit back and relax. Watch the next practice. Parvatasana to Ashva Sanchalanasana. We'll demonstrate once. Parvatasana, palms in shoulder distance, feet apart in a comfortable distance. From here, with the inhalation, right foot to the front, in between the palms. Those who can't bring it in one shot, you can take a hand support and bring it forward. Yep. Exhale, step back. Inhale, left leg forward. Again, you can use a hand support. Exhale, step back. That's one round. We'll be just doing 3 rounds. Yep. Join with us. Get into Parvatasana. Look towards your toes as of now. Inhale, right leg forward. You can take your hand support to bring it forward. Exhale, step back. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, step back. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, back. Forward. Exhale, back. Last time. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, back. Knees down, relax. Just watch the practice from Parvatasana, getting into Malasana. Right foot outside of the right palm, left foot outside of the left palm. Namaskara to the chest center. From here we have 2 more sequences. From here, hands down, bend forward, Pada Hastasana, knees can softly bend. From there, hands on the hips, don't do the practice, just watch. Inhale, come up, bend back. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, squat down. This is one set. We will do 3 times again. Come back to squatting, Malasana position. Feet apart in a comfortable distance. Palms to the heart center, namaskara. If anybody has got knee issues, you can take your hand support and do the practice. Yeah? Beginning the practice. Exhale, bend forward. Knees can softly bend. Hands on the hips. Inhale, come up, bend back. Keep your eyes open. Exhale, bend forward. Hands down. Inhale, squat down, malasana. Whenever you get confused, you can watch the stage again. Exhale, bend forward. Hands on the waist. Inhale, come up, bend back. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, squat down. Exhale, bend forward, pada hasta. Hands on the hips. Inhale, come up, bend back. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, squat down. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, come up, bend back. Exhale, relax. You can sit down and watch the Surya Namaskara practice, just a half a round. Then we'll be doing together. Yep. We have different way of doing Surya Namaskara, and this practice is considering safety measurements. Will be demonstrated. Yep. You can just sit down here, and we'll just take a look at one round. Staying in the front of the mat. Samasthiti, feet together. I'll be just giving the bell later on. I'll be giving instruction if you just to understand. Exhale, palm to the heart center, namaskara. Inhale, arms up, bend back. Hasta utthana. If this is challenging, you can support your back and bend back. Hands on the waist and bend back. Exhale, bend forward, pada hastasana. Here knees can be bent if you find it challenging to reach the floor. Yep. Inhale, right leg back, long step, head up, chest up, look front. Exhale, left leg back, dandasana. Hold the breath, knee, chest, chin down. Ashtānga Namaskara. If you find it challenging, you can lie down flat also. Yep. Just flat is also fine, those who find it challenging. Inhale, bhujangasana. Exhale, lifting the hips up higher, parvatasana. Inhale, right leg forward. Again, you can take a hand support if you can't reach in one shot, those who find it challenging. Exhale, left leg forward, pada hastasana. Inhale, stretching the hands forward and come up, bend back, hasta utthana, or supporting the back and bend back. Exhale, namaskara. And we'll be repeating on the left side. Right and left becomes one round, one set. We'll be doing 6 sets, such like that. Come up to standing, stay in the front of the mat. If you find it challenging in between, you can take a break, again join for the next round. You don't have to worry what others are doing, I am not able to do it. Do it as much as you can. Feet together, stay in the front of the mat. Hands by the side, samasthiti. And exhale, palm to the heart center, namaskara. Inhale, arms up, bend back, hasta utthana. Exhale, bend forward, pada hasta. Inhale, right leg back, ashva sanchalana. Exhale, left leg back, dandasana. Hold the breath, knee, chest, chin. Ashtānga Namaskara. Inhale, bhujangasana. Exhale, lift the hips up higher, parvatasana. Inhale, right leg forward, ashva sanchalana. You can use your hand to bring it forward. Exhale, pada hastasana. Inhale, stretch your arms up, bend back, hasta utthana. Exhale, namaskar. Repeating on the left side. Inhale, hasta utthana. Exhale, pada hasta. Inhale, left leg back, ashva sanchalana. Hold the breath, exhale, dandasana. Hold the breath, Ashtanga Namaskara. Inhale, bhujangasana. Exhale, parvatasana. Inhale, left leg forward, ashva sanchalana. Exhale, pada hastasana. Inhale, come up, bend back, hasta utthana. Exhale, namaskar. That's one set. Second set, inhale, bend back. Exhale, pada hasta. Inhale, right ashwa. Exhale, dandasana. Hold breath, ashtanga. Inhale, bhujanga. Exhale, parvata. Inhale, right ashwa. Exhale, padahasta. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Namaskar. Repeating on the left. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, left Ashwa. Hold the breath, exhale, Dandasana. Hold the breath, Ashtanga. Inhale, Bhujanga. Exhale, Parvata. Inhale, Ashwa. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Namaskar. Third round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Hold the breath, Ashtanga. Inhale, Bhujanga. Exhale, Parvata. Inhale, right Ashwa. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Namaskar. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale. Inhale, left Ashwa. Exhale. Hold the breath, Ashtanga. Inhale, Bhujanga. Exhale, Parvata. Inhale, left Ashwa. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Namaskar. Fourth round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Hold the breath, Ashtanga. Inhale, Bhujanga. Exhale. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left. Inhale, bend back. Exhale, Namaskar. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Hold the breath, Ashtanga. Inhale, Bhujanga. Exhale, Parvata. Inhale, left Ashwa. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Namaskar. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, right Ashwa. Exhale, Dandasana. Hold the breath, Ashtanga. Inhale, Bhujanga. Exhale, Parvata. Inhale, right Ashwa. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Namaskar. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, left Ashwa. Hold the breath, Dandasana. Exhale, Ashtanga. Inhale, Bhujanga. Exhale, Parvata. Inhale, left Ashwa. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Namaskar. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, right Ashwa. Exhale, Dandasana. Hold the breath, Ashtanga. Inhale, Bhujanga. Exhale, Parvata. Inhale, right Ashwa. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Namaskar. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, left Ashwa. Exhale, Dandasana. Hold the breath, Ashtanga. Inhale, Bhujanga. Exhale, Parvata. Inhale, left Ashwa. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Namaskar. Last round. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, right Ashwa. Exhale, Dandasana. Hold the breath, Ashtanga. Inhale, Bhujanga. Exhale, Parvata. Inhale, right Ashwa. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Namaskar. Inhale, Hasta Utthana. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale, right left Ashwa. Exhale, Dandasana. Hold the breath, Ashtanga. Inhale, Bhujanga. Exhale, Parvata. Inhale, left Ashwa. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Inhale Hasta Utthana. Exhale Namaskara. Inhale Samasthiti. Relax. Sit down and relax in any comfortable posture. Eyes gently closed. Sit down and relax. With the closed eyes, just observe the sensation and the vibrations which is created from the Surya Namaskara practice. If your breath has got faster, allow the breath to come back to normal. Allow your heartbeat to come back to normal. Take a deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. Gently open the eyes and take a look at the first asana practice, Pada Angushtasana. Feet apart, hip distance, hands on the hips. Inhale, take a gentle back bend. Exhale, bend forward. Hold a big toe from first to 3 fingers. Thumb, index and the middle finger. Holding on to the big toe, inhale, head up once again, lengthen the spine. Exhale, head down, straight in the knees. Staying there for 5 bells. After 5 bells, I'll give instructions to come out. Inhale, head up. Exhale, there itself. Hands on the waist. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Exhale. Those who find challenge to hold the big toe, you can just bend forward and place your palms on the shin, or you can keep your knees bent. The rest of the things will be the same. Okay? Come up to standing, we'll do it together. Feet apart, hip distance, both the feet parallel to each other. Hands on the hips, inhale, take a gentle back bend. Exhale, bend forward. Hold a big toe from first to 3 fingers. Inhale, head up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, head down, staying there for 5 bell counts. Breathe comfortably. Observe what is happening to the legs, arms and the spine. Effort is to breathe nice and long. Inhale, head up only. Exhale, there itself. Hands on the waist. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Exhale. Hands by the side, relax. Moving on to the next posture, Trikonasana. You can watch the demonstration and I'll be asking you to turn to the right side and we'll get into the practice. Feet apart into medium stance, double hip width distance. Turning the right foot to the right side. Inhale, opening the arms in line with the shoulders. Exhale, right palm on the right shin, stretching the left hand up to the sky. If you're comfortable, look at your left hand. Otherwise, look down to the right hand itself. Holding there for 5 bells. Inhale, come back to center. Hand stays there, only change your foot. Right foot straight, left foot to the left side. And we'll be going on the left side. 5 counts, 5 bells. Inhale, come back to center. Turn the foot straight. Exhale, hands on the waist. Join the feet together and face the front of the stage again. Yep, clear? Turn to the right side, medium stance. Turn the right foot to the right side. Inhale, open the arms in line with the shoulders. Exhale, right palm on the right shin. Stretch your left hand up to the sky. Those who are comfortable, look at your left hand. If not, look at the right hand. Do as much as you are comfortable, staying there for 5 bells. Breathe nice and long. Inhale, come back to center. Turn the right foot straight, left foot to the left side. Exhale, left palm on the left leg, stretch the right hand up to the sky. If you're losing balance, you can look down as well. Inhale, come back to center. Turn the left foot straight. Exhale, hands on the waist. Join the feet together and face the front. Stand slightly, front and back, alternate. Moving on to the next asana, Vrukshasana. This posture we can do it together along with them. They'll be doing a mirror image to you. Feet together. Fold the right leg. Place the right foot on the left inner thigh. Heel closer to the perineum. We'll do it together. Start the practice. You can use your hand, right hand to place it higher. Inhale, open the arms in line with the shoulders to the side. Gain the balance. And from there, slowly stretch your arms up to the sky. Look straight at one point. Breathe nice and long. If you're losing balance, left knee, the balancing leg can be slightly bent. This asana helps in improving the focus, improving the stability. If you lose the balance, no problem. Again, come back, practice, no need to worry. Inhale, open the arms to the sides. Exhale, hands on the waist and release the right leg down. Deep breath in and out. Changing the side. Left leg up, toe pointing down, knee pointing to the side. Inhale, open the arms in line with the shoulders to gain the balance. Once you are balanced, then stretch your arms up to the sky. Look at one point straight in your eye level. Inhale, open the arms to the sides. Exhale, hands on the waist and release the left leg down. Deep breath in and out. Sit down, relax. Watch the next practice. Parvatasana to Anjaneyasana. Getting into Parvatasana, the starting position. From there, right leg forward in between the palms. Left knee down on the ground, toe pointing backwards. If you feel too much for your knee, you can fold the mat and support your knee. From here, inhale, stretching both the arms up to the sky, taking a gentle back bend. Those who find this is challenging, you can support your back with both the hands, do that variation, and you can take care of your back also. We'll stay there for 5 bells and come back to keeping the hands next to the foot. Step back to Parvatasana. Then we'll be doing on the left side. After completing both the sides, lying down on the abdomen, relax in Makarasana. Palms stop on each other or holding the palms like this to take a look at the next demonstration. Okay? Get into Parvatasana. From there, bring the right leg forward in between the palms, Ashva Sanchalana. Left knee down on the ground. Those who are comfortable, stretch both the arms up to the sky. If that is challenging for your back, support your back with your hands and do the same. Never hold a breath, breathe comfortably and do as much as you are comfortable. Observe what is happening to the front leg, back leg and to the spine. Exhale, palms down and step back to Parvatasana. Repeating on the left side. Inhale, left leg forward, right knee down on the ground. Stretch both the arms up to the sky. If that is challenging, support your back with both the hands. Normally we practice inside the room, inside the hall. See how it feels to connect with the nature, sky, and the bell sound. Exhale, palms down, step back to Parvatasana. Knees down, lie down on your abdomen. Support your chin with both the hands and look at the next practice. So I'll demonstrate 2 postures, then we can do it together. Palms next to the chest, forehead down, legs together. Don't do the practice, just watch the practice. Inhale, lifting the head up, chest up. Both the legs up, both the hands up off the mat. If you're comfortable, stretch the hands forward. If not, palms next to the chest itself for 5 counts. End of 5 breaths, go back down, palms stop on each other, rest, relax. Resting the head. Afterwards, Dhanurasana, bending both the knees, holding the ankles. Inhale, come up all the way. Don't do the practice, just watch, then we will do it together. Holding here for 5 breaths. Exhale, slowly come down. Release the leg back. Sit back onto your heels. Bend forward, child's pose or balasana. Relax here. If you find this is challenging, you can go to Sukhasana and bend forward. Just a simple process. Lie down on your abdomen. Palms next to the chest. Forehead down. Join the legs together. Inhale, lift the head up. Both the legs off the mat. Both the hands off the mat. Those who are comfortable, stretch your both the hands to the front. If that is challenging, hands next to the body. Breathe. Mouth closed as much as possible. Breathe through the nostrils. Exhale, slowly down. Deep breath in and out. Moving on to the next asana, Dhanurasana. Bend your knees, hold the ankles with both the hands. If you find this is challenging, repeat the previous asana, the Bhujangasana or Viparita Naukasana itself. Inhale, come up. Breathe. Those who are comfortable, gaze at the eyebrow center, the space between the eyebrows. Mouth closed, breathe through the nostrils, keep relaxing in the posture. Exhale, slowly down. Palms next to the chest, release the legs back. Sit back on your heels, bend forward. Balasana. After doing a back bend, these are beautiful postures to give a good relaxation for the spine. Inhale, slowly sit upright, stretch your legs out to the front and relax. Next, 2 postures we can do it together, simple postures. Again, sit front and back, make space. 1% forward, 1% back. Baddha Konasana, bounded angle pose. Also it's called Titili Asana or butterfly pose. Soles of the feet together and get your feet closer to the body, closer to the perineum as much as possible. Couple of rounds, we'll just flap the knees up and down like a butterfly wings. Breathe comfortably, nice and long. Looks like so many butterflies are flying. And slowly stop. Hands on the mat. Walk your hands forward as much as you're comfortable. Bend forward. And we'll hold a forward stretch for 5 deep breaths or 5 belly sounds. Stay where you're comfortable and keep breathing. Never hold a breath. Observe what is happening to the legs, hip joints, and to the spine. Relax your mind with each exhalation and get deeper into the posture. Inhale, slowly walk your hands back. Exhale. Moving on to Upavishta Konasana, stretching the legs slightly apart, slightly wider than your mat. Make space, sit slightly front and back, make space. You don't have to open the leg too wide, just a little wider than your mat distance is enough. So come forward a little bit, take space. Hands in the front on the mat. Exhale, bend forward, walk your hands forward. modified Upavishta Konasana. Stay wherever you are comfortable. Don't watch anybody, just watch your body. When we start watching others, we'll start comparing. Oh, the next person is bending so much, I am not bending. As much as you are able to do it, and connect with your breath. Breathe. Inhale, walk your hands back. Exhale, join the legs together. Sit in Sukhasana, cross leg positions. And watch the next posture, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Turning to the side, fold the right leg to the chest, left leg, right leg. The left leg comes next to the right bottom. Right hand in the back on the floor. Inhale, left arm up, lengthening the spine. Exhale, twist. Those are comfortable, reach your hand and hold the foot. If not, just keep your elbow bent and look towards your right side. And you can see Amritsar is keeping the foot on the other side. If you find that is challenging, you can keep the foot on the same side also. You don't have to cross your leg. Let's do it together. Stretch your legs out straight. From there, fold your right knee to the chest and get the left leg inside. All of you fold the right leg to the chest. Do it along with them so that they can follow you. Those who are on the stage also, do it with the instructions so that they can follow. Fold the right leg to the chest, left leg inside. Right hand in the back on the floor, right hand in the back on the floor. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist to the right side. Yes, twist to the right side. Your right side? Yes. Breathe. Get your elbow against the thigh and breathe. If you find that is challenging, you can just hold the knee, that's also enough. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. Exhale, release the hand and chain the side. Right leg down, left leg on the top. Left hand in the back. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, twist. You can keep the legs straight also, no problem. All of you turn towards your left side, your left side. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, relax the hands. Stretch your both the legs out. Keep your hands in the back and relax. Watch the next two postures. They will demonstrate. Then we will proceed with the practice. Lying on the back, Setu Bandhasana and Chakrasana. Knees bent, feet on the mat. Feet apart, slightly wider than hip distance. For the first practice, holding the ankle. If that is challenging, you can keep your palms next to the body itself. Inhale, rising the hips up higher. Staying there for 5 bell sounds and breathing deeper. Exhale, slowly come down. Second variation, Chakrasana, palms next to the ears, fingers facing to the shoulders. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, lift the head off, straighten the arms. If you find this practice is challenging, repeat the previous practice, bridge pose itself. You don't have to worry about Chakrasana. To come out of the posture, chin to the chest, get the back side of the head down and rest of the spine slowly down. Knees to the chest, hug your thighs, Pavana Muktasana, counter pose. And stretch your legs out. Turn to the side and come up to sitting to see watch the next asanas demonstration. Yep. Lie down on your back. Knees bent. Feet on the mat, feet apart slightly wider than hip distance. Those who are comfortable, hold the ankle, if not palms on the floor. In the beginning, all of us will do together bridge pose, not chakrasana, palms next to the body. Inhale, lift the hips up as high as possible, as high as you're comfortable. Breathe. Exhale slowly down. Deep breath in and out. Only those who are comfortable proceed with the next variation, chakrasana. If that is not comfortable, repeat the previous posture, bridge pose or setu bandhasana once again. Palms next to the ears, fingers facing to the shoulders, towards the shoulders. Yes. Inhale, lift the hips up higher. Exhale, lift the head off the ground, or you can place your crown of the head on the floor also. Breathe. Chin to the chest, exhale, slowly come down. Get your both the knees to the chest, hug your thighs. Exhale, head to the knee, Pavana Mukta Asana. Inhale, head down. Take your hand support, turn to the right side, slowly come up to sitting. You can take your hand support and come up to sitting. Next asanas are inverted asanas. Only those who are comfortable proceed with the asanas, otherwise we will be giving the modification also. Tuck your shirts in first, make yourself comfortable. Palms next to the body. Sarvangasana, Halasana, Matsyasana. Those who have any neck condition, shoulder condition, high BP, you can avoid that posture. You can just lift the legs up in 90 degrees and stop there. So those who are not able to do the complete posture, you can just stop here. You can hold the legs also with your hands if it is becoming tiring. In between you can relax, and whenever you are comfortable again come back. Moving on to Sarvangasana, lifting the hips up, supporting the back with both the hands. Palms closer, elbows closer. Staying here for 5 breaths. From there, taking the right leg down over the head, and slowly left leg also down over the head. If you're comfortable, take both the legs together. Staying here for 5 minutes. If you're comfortable, hands down, interlock your fingers. If not, keep supporting your back for all the 5 breaths. Okay. Inhale, come back to Sarvangasana. Bend your knees slightly. Exhale, slowly come down with the control. Stretch your legs out straight. Matsyasana modified, palms under the buttocks. Taking an elbow support, lift the chest up, get the crown of the head on the floor. Staying here for 5 breaths. Inhale, lifting the head up again. Exhale, releasing the head back. Yes. Those who are comfortable also can do it in Padmasana. Those who already know the practice, Padmasana. And taking a hand support, getting the crown of the head on the floor, holding the big toe or the foot. 5 breaths. Again, taking a hand support to release the head back. And release, stretching the legs out straight. Okay. And again, hug your knees to the chest. Hands under the head, interlock the fingers. Both the knees to the right side. Twist, Jatara Parivartanasana. Coming back to center and go to the left side. And back to center. Shavasana, feet apart, hands by the side. Relax. Yep. And turn to the right side, come up to pranayama practice later. Okay. Shall we proceed with the Sarvangasana Halasana sequence? Lie down on your back. Those who find it challenging, just do the leg raising practice. Lie down on your back, tuck your shirt in, make yourself comfortable. Legs together. Inhale, lift both the legs up. Exhale, lift the hips up, support your back with your palms. Palms closer, elbows closer. Breathe comfortably. If that is challenging, you can just lift the legs up or knee to the chest, Pavana Mukta Asana. Mahadev can help with Pavana Muktasana. Those who are finding other asanas challenging, can ask them to do Pavana Muktasana. Exhale, take your legs over the head, one at a time, one by one, to Halasana. Support your back. Inhale, come back to Sarvangasana. Gently bend your knees, support your back. Slowly come down with the control. Deep breath in and out. Pavana Matsyendrasana. Straighten the legs out. Palms under the buttocks. Those who are comfortable can do it in Padmasana also. If it's not comfortable, you can keep your legs straight. Palms under the buttocks. Take your elbow support, pressing the elbow down. Get your crown of the head on the floor. Keep expanding the chest as much as possible. And breathe comfortably. Those who are comfortable, gaze at the tip of the nose. Inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, release the head back. Both the knees to the chest. Hands under the head. Interlock your fingers. Knees close to the chest. And take your both the knees to your right side. And turn the head in the opposite direction. Mahadev? Inhale, center. Exhale, go towards your left side. Inhale, come back to center. Stretch your legs out straight, hands by the side, next to the body. Legs apart in a comfortable distance. Short Shavasana. Eyes closed. With the closed eyes, watch your body from inside. Allow the body to relax. Become aware of the nostrils. Connect with the breath. Deepen the breath. Continue to breathe comfortably and get ready for modified Yoga Nidra practice, also called Sushanti meditation. You can just listen to the instructions and simply follow the instructions. Make a mild focus at the eyebrow center. I'll be mentioning different parts of the body. Take your awareness to those parts without moving the body. You can mentally repeat yourself and take your awareness to that energy junction point. Starting from the eyebrow center. pit of the throat, right shoulder, elbow, wrist, right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, right wrist, elbow, right shoulder, pit of the throat, left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, left wrist, elbow, shoulder, pit of the throat, chest center, the sternum, right side of the chest, chest center, left side of the chest, chest center, space below the navel or above the genitals, right hip, right knee, ankle, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right ankle, knee, right hip, space above the genitals, left hip, left knee, ankle, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left ankle, knee, left hip, space above the genitals, chest center, pit of the throat, eyebrow center. Being aware of the eyebrow center, now visualize your entire body is getting deeper into the relaxation. Getting deeper into the relaxation. From eyebrow center, move your awareness to the entire body and prepare to move out of the practice. Move your fingers gently, toes gently. Get your legs together. Stretch your hands over the head, interlock your fingers, turn the palm up. Give a nice stretch to the entire body. Relax the hands, turn to the right side. Take a support of your hands, come up to sitting. Sit in any comfortable posture for pranayama practice. With a gentle blinks, open your eyes. Watch a demonstration. Nadi Shodhana or alternative nostril breathing. We'll be doing 5 rounds. Just they will do demonstration one round, adapting Nasika Mudra, holding your index and the middle finger towards your palm, using the thumb and the ring finger to close the nostrils. Breathe out completely, closing the right nostril with the thumb, inhaling through the left nostril, closing the left nostril with the ring finger, exhale through the right nostril. Inhaling through the right nostril itself, closing the right nostril with the thumb, exhale through the left nostril. That becomes one set. We'll be doing 5 sets with the instructions. Okay? Adapt Nasika Mudra with the right hand. Fold your index and the middle finger towards your palm. Use the thumb and the ring finger to close the nostrils. Head in the center. Eyes closed. Breathe out completely. Close your right nostril with the thumb. Inhale through the left nostril. Close the left. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril itself. Close the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. Second round. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Last round. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Relax the hands back in Chin Mudra. Just observe the sensation in the nostrils, the sensation in the head space, the space behind the forehead. Moving on to the next practice, Nadhanusandhana. We'll be chanting Akara, Ukara, Makara 3 times individually. Later on, clubbing all the 3 letters, chanting Omkara. We'll go step by step. You can do this practice together along with us. Just listen to the instructions and keep repeating. With the closed eyes, bring your awareness to the lower abdomen. Being aware of the lower abdomen, Akara 3 times. With the open mouth, with full volume, with full confidence. We'll chant together. Inhale. Move your awareness to the chest center. Ukara chanting 3 times with a longer breath. Inhale. hands to the eyebrow center for Makara chanting with a closed mouth 3 times with a long breath. Inhale. Now, clubbing all the 3 letters into one breath, starting with A, moving into U, moving into Ma. We'll chant 3 times with full volume, full confidence, and full energy. Deep breath in. Reduce the volume a bit and repeat 3 more times. Inhale. Repeat last 3 times with even more less volume, almost turning the chanting inwards. Deep breath in. Maintain a mild focus at the eyebrow center and just observe the sensations of the vibrations which is created from the chanting. Keep the eyes closed and continue to observe your body, breath and the sensations. A very good morning to all of you. Now we move to the last part of the program. Let us know the relevance of the Yoga Day. It is not just one another day. It is a very special day. But before we try to understand what is so special, what is so unique about yoga, we need to answer to ourselves one important question. Can someone tell me who is the father of yoga? Who is the father of yoga? Patanjali is the general answer we get.
Adi Yogi. So many answers we get, but we forget a very popular shloka of Bhagavadgītā. Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnaha Tatra Partho Dhanurdharaha Tatra Shrihi Vijayo Bhutihi Dhruvanetir Madharmama. If there is somebody who is named as Yogeshwara in this culture, it is Krishna. He is the father of yoga. Yogeshwara. Ishvara is the head of anything. For example, we use many such words. Sarveshwara, Yogeshwara, Dhyaneshwara. So somebody who is the head of Dhyana is called as Dhyaneshwara. So if there is one individual who has contributed tremendously to the understanding of yoga, it is none other than Krishna himself. You will find something one gets a chance to learn the entire Bhagavad-Gītā, you will be surprised to know the entire Bhagavad-Gītā has been beautifully summarized by Patanjali in his Yoga Sutras. If you look at the definition of Dhyana of the 6th chapter of Bhagavad-Gītā, you will find absolute, identical resemblance of the same idea in Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. If you read the Yajña Yoga, the 2nd chapter of Bhagavad-Gītā, you will find identical resemblance of many of those concepts in the 2nd chapter of Yoga Sutra, Samadhi Pada, the Sadhana Pada. So somewhere we have lost the focus, and I think on this day we need to tell ourselves very clearly, if there is one yoga guru we all should admire and who has given us tremendous amount of wealth around yoga, it is Krishna. We all know that it was Vyasa who wrote the Mahabharata. Vyasa also wrote Bhagavad-Gītā. Generally the perception is that Krishna told Bhagavad-Gītā. Of course, I don't deny that. Krishna told the Bhagavad-Gītā. However, it was Vyasa who summarized all those in certain shlokas, 700 shlokas, and offered it to the world. So what is interesting here is, Krishna nowhere claims that he is Yogeshwara. It is Vyasa who gives the title to Krishna that he is Yogeshwara. This is the first thing we need to understand. Secondly, what we need to understand and appreciate is this: every chapter of Bhagavad-Gītā is named after yoga. What is the first chapter? Arjuna Vishada Yoga. What is second chapter named as Jnana Yoga? What is third chapter? Karma Yoga. What is fourth chapter? What is 18th chapter? What is 16th chapter? Daivasura Sampad Vibhaga Yoga. Every chapter is called as yoga. So we have generally the perception that there are 4 yogas: Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, and Hatha Yoga. These are the very popular perceptions, but even before these came into existence, the most popular 18 yogas were discussed beautifully in the Bhagavad-Gītā. So I want to ask you all 2 simple questions today, which can really make us understand the grand purpose of Bhagavad-Gītā, the grand purpose of Patanjali's Yoga Sutras as well. Imagine, guys, I will offer you all something spectacular. Maybe I'll offer you all an air ticket to travel to Switzerland, and you will go to Alp mountains there. I'm sure if I tell you I'm going to offer this for free, all of you will be very happy. But on a condition, I will take you to the most horrifying aspect of Alps mountain, where there is only filth. Okay, just like the Mount Everest has a lot of filth these days because of the heavy traffic, people have started traveling to the Mount Everest. Wherever you see a lot of filth. In a similar way, I'll take you to that part of Alps mountain. How many of you are okay going there? How many of you are okay going to take up this trip? I'll take you to Australian coral reef on the condition you will go to the dirtiest part of the Australian coral reef and nowhere else. But I'll sponsor your ticket. You will not find it worth it, right? You know why? Naturally, we want to always stay in a very beautiful atmosphere. We want cleanliness, we want hygiene around us. It is a natural desire all of us have. But how many of us similarly desire to stay in a mentally hygienic state? We all crave for physical hygiene. We all crave for physically clean atmosphere, but how many of us on a day-to-day basis crave to achieve this mental clean atmosphere, mental hygienic atmosphere? And this is exactly where yoga positions itself. Yoga has no better role. I'll tell you, every knowledge branch on this planet has a purpose. Biology has a clear-cut purpose to understand partially the human body. Anatomy, physiology will take you to the depth of the human body. Chemistry has a specific purpose. It wants to understand the chemical processes happening in the world. Every other subject has a specific goal. Then what is the specific goal of yoga? To take you to that state where you will be mentally clean. And no other branches of knowledge ever promises to take you to a mentally clean state. Physics does not do this. Archaeology does not do this. Zoology does not do this. None of these forms of knowledge ever promise you to take you to a mentally clean state. It is yoga alone. Now the next question is, what is a mentally clean state? I ask this question quite frequently. You know what? Imagine you have some stomach pain, immediately take some tablets. Imagine you have some groin pain or some pull or some kind of stiffness in your muscles. What do? You generally apply something, like Volini, Move, or take some painkillers. But imagine you have jealous. What is the medicine? Imagine you have too much of anger. What is the medicine? Imagine you have restlessness. What is the medicine? Imagine you are filled with lust. What is the medicine? So we have taken these things as part of our life. We have accepted jealous, we have accepted restlessness, we have accepted anger, short-tempered behavior. We have accepted these things as normal course of life. We are not treating them on a day-to-day basis at all. Till we don't get into the state of treating them on a daily basis. Trust me, yoga is of no use. On this day, I want to make a bold statement. Yoga is of no use if it does not make you a better human being. And no other branch of science ever attempts to make you a better human being. Let us be very honest with this. Let us have clarity on this. So probably somewhere deep in my thought process, I am trying to indirectly tell you, or maybe directly tell you, that you need to get back to Bhagavadgītā as the primary source. Once go through the 18 chapters, you will understand the depth of yoga, and you will enjoy your asanas much more than what you are doing it right now. You will enjoy your pranayama much more than what you are doing right now. And as we practice certain meditation today, I want to initiate you all into a small thought process. If you ever can recall the basics of Bhagavad Gita, which all of you would have heard right from your childhood days, you will definitely know one thing. Do you know what is it? The journey of Bhagavad Gita in the first chapter starts with a crisis. Arjuna is in crisis. You know what? Today, most of us are actually fighting the crisis. And if you look at the entire approach of Krishna, he told Arjuna, don't fight the crisis, make crisis your friend. And you will be able to handle it better. You will not find a single statement where Krishna says, fight out your crisis. Rather, he says, figure out your crisis. Befriend your crisis. Most of us, the moment we find crisis, we are trying to go away from that. And today it is a modern day phenomenon that the moment we find crisis in the relationship, we part ways. The moment we find crisis in the office, we want to quit and go to the next company. The moment we find crisis in something else, what we are doing, we want to quit that and move away. Nowhere in the history has this much of, division has happened anywhere in the past. The moment we find something to be a crisis, we go away from that. Nowhere in the history has this happened. If you look at people of previous generation, they were told to figure out the crisis, not fight out the crisis. And this is the beautiful message of Bhagavad Gita's first chapter. First of all, identify the crisis, be with the crisis. And then, if you look at the second chapter, he makes something beautifully, designed, and he says, once you learn to live with your crisis, once you understand the crisis better, by the time you reach third chapter, what do you understand? He says, there is no point understanding your crisis too much. Act more and more and more, you will find answers to your crisis. Today, if you look at the approach, somewhere we have tried to move away from the habit of finding an answer to the crisis by being in the crisis and doing necessary actions. For everything we try to quit, because we have somewhere made ourselves believe life is something to be easy. It is supposed to be very, very nice. It is supposed to treat us very beautifully. You know, just like we pamper and caress our dogs, we want the life to pamper and caress us. It doesn't happen that way. We need to get into the strong belief life is full of struggles, and anybody who has found out answers to struggles alone is called as a mature human being. Your maturity comes not when you go beyond that struggle. Your maturity comes to you when you live with your struggle, yet find a beautiful answer, harmonize it with. Otherwise, you can go meet thousands of successful people on this planet, and you will find one thing in common with them. They all accepted the struggle, became part of the struggle, and found an answer in the crisis, and that is what is called maturity. I'll summarize all of this in only one sentence, and then we will do a very unique meditation based on the message of Bhagavadgītā. Look at every major scientific discovery, and I'll give you the best recent invention which happened, the vaccine for COVID. If you look at what India did, it was tremendous. No other country could think of developing a COVID vaccine like we did. We also exported it to many countries, close to about 120 countries if I am right. And this country is today free from COVID. We had a struggle in the second wave, but predominantly the country is free from COVID. Now look at, why was a COVID vaccine discovered? Simple. A crisis came in, an answer was found in the form of vaccine. Nothing else. Trust me, when there is a crisis, find an answer to it. That is what is called as maturity. There is no better definition of maturity. Today we are stepping out of crisis. That is not the way to go about it. Don't ask for a simple life. Keep on asking for more struggles rather. But also request Krishna, also request Shiva, whomsoever you think is your Ishta Devata, not only give you an answer to the crisis, but also the strength to handle the crisis. You need both, the strength and the courage, and finally the solution to fight out the crisis. And I think this will what make you essentially a practicing yogi. With this thought in mind today, let us for about 5 minutes initiate ourselves into a new thought process based on the chapters of Bhagavad-Gītā, summarize some important messages of Bhagavad-Gītā and convert that into a small meditation. We just spend 5 minutes on it, and you will be able to understand the larger picture. And let's go ahead with this. Let us sit calmly, close our eyes. About 1,000 years back, in India, there was a drought. And the drought was unbelievable. It took out the life of people. And every day, the number of people who succumbed to drought raised. There was a beautiful, thoughtful, courageous king who did something spectacular to help people come out of it. What he did was this. He told the only way to come out of it is not stay here and die, rather move out to nearby places where there is a solution, where there is crops, where there is food. Let us go befriend people who can help us. And there are lots of people waiting to help us. And all it requires is a little bit of traveling. We'll find different ways of traveling, and definitely we'll be able to find a solution. Most of them resisted. They were a little scared to walk for long distances. Then he told it is not about one person walking, it is a group of people walking. If we go just 100 kilometers from this place, that is in about next 15 days, we should be able to find a lot of food, water and everything we need. And in the process, he took all of the people from his kingdom close to about 1,000-kilometer radius. As they traveled, as they walked around, they also learnt a lot of new lessons. The journey was very fruitful. More importantly, what they learned was this. They realized many things. One was how to fight out a drought. And they realized there was drought not only in their state, but there was also drought in many other states. And they also got to know kingdoms and kings had trained all their subjects to fight out the drought beautifully. King had earlier tried to help these subjects to fight out the drought, but nobody was supporting him. But when they traveled with the king and went to many places, they saw what it is to truly live a prosperous life. And after about 1,000 kilometers of journey, when all the people came back home, they had learned tremendous lessons. This is exactly what Bhagavadgītā teaches us on a very regular basis. That when you don't know an answer, look around for an answer. The more you travel with knowledgeable people, the more you travel with people who have tremendous amount of courage to take risks and employ amazing solutions, you will be in a great state to find a solution to all crises of life. This is exactly what the king taught. No other kingdom had ever embarked on such a journey, such a adventurous journey to find out together as a group of people a solution to their problems. And what was even more beautiful was this: he did not find a solution only for the drought, but he found out a solution much more than drought. He understood that many more problems a kingdom can go through, a subject can go through, and he taught in that journey to all his subjects and inmates that there are many more things to achieve in life. Because he opened them, all of them to something much higher and greater. As we now get into a simple 3 minutes of meditation, I want all of you to just tell yourself only two things. Point number one, all of my crises and struggles have an answer, if not in me sometime, but in learned people. And the second thing we think about today, contemplate upon today is this: as I found solution, I will pass on those solutions to others, and more importantly, realize that finding one solution is not the end. The purpose of finding the solution is an endless journey, but each time you find a solution, by approaching knowledgeable people, approaching knowledgeable sources, what happens to you simply is this: you become mature each passing day. To reach the heights of maturity, we have yoga with us. We have yoga which starts with crisis, as I told you in the Bhagavadgītā's first chapter. Let us today embark upon a new journey and continue this journey for a long time. Just focus on the crisis we have, the struggles we have, and use that as an opportunity to do tremendous things in life. Just focus on that for 2-3 minutes, then you have certain small events before we wind up this program for today. Just focus on as many struggles and challenges you have and enjoy them. Make them your friends and tell yourself, crisis is the beginning to a beautiful journey. Without challenges, without crisis, life doesn't take us anywhere. We stagnate. the last 1 hour, you performed lots of asanas and you figured out that there are a lot of struggles in it. But if you continue all these asanas, probably by next year you won't have struggles. And that's exactly what we understood now in the meditation as well. We have to befriend our struggles, live with them, go beyond them. So bring your palms closer, rub them adequately, generate adequate heat, sufficient heat, and place them around your eyes. I think breakfast will be provided to you in the place where you are. There are some arrangements. Give coordinators 2 minutes time. They should be able to wind up this program very soon.
Yeah, good.
We have the Purnahuti now of the Yajna. Can we all stand up for a moment? What we perform now is a Vishnu Sahasranama Yajna. There is no Bhagavadgītā Yajna as such, and the Yajna of Vishnu Sahasranama is very, very popular. It is also written by Bhagavadgītā, and the entire Vishnu Sahasranama shows us different dimensions of how the universe works. 1,000 names of Krishna. Each name of Krishna, if we try to understand the meaning behind it, we'll understand 1,000 dimensions of this planet. That is the beauty of it. Okay? Generally, we think Vishnu. The moment we think of Vishnu, think of an idol. That is not actually the meaning of Vishnu. Vyaptatvat Vishnu. That which is there everywhere is Vishnu. So the consciousness which we speak of in the yoga is exactly that Vishnu. So because today is International Yoga Day and we speak of consciousness and we think consciousness is what brings us together, we thought we should perform Vishnu Sahasranama Yajna. And as I told you, whenever you find time, just pay a little attention to this beautiful 1,000 names of Vishnu. You'll be able to understand 1,000 different aspects of this nature. Okay. So having told that, we go to the Purnahuti now. We are offering. Purnahuti is a very simple process wherein we offer completely what we have with ourselves, because only once we empty, we restart our growth. If we keep on living with old things, what we have, we can never restart a new journey. So Purnahuti is I am offering all that I have, the good, bad and the ugly within me to Ahuti, to the Agni, and then I restart my journey with new hopes, with new challenges, and with a lot of hopes and of course solutions. So we'll do Purnahuti now. Offer yourselves completely and restart your journey.
idam phalam maya deva sangrahana hutājana tena meda phala vaptihi bhavet janmani janmani om ya palinirya aphala pushpayascha pushpinihi Brahaspati prasudastano munchantva hasasvaha. Om yatra yogeshvara Krishna yatra partho dhanadhara tatra Shri Vijayo bhutirthruvani dharma dharma masvaha Agre samidha sapta dikpar sapta rishaya sapta dhama priyani saptahotra saptathatva yajanti saptayonira pranasva kritena svaha aratim prithivya vaishvanaramrtaya jatamagnim kavigum samrajamatithin jananamasanna patran janayanta deva svaha यज्ञं गच्छ यज्ञपतिं गच्छ स्वायोनिं गच्छ स्वाहैषते यज्ञो यज्ञपते सुवीरस्वाहा देवा गातुविदो गातुं विद्वा गातुमितमनसस्पत इमन्नो देवदेवेषु स्वाहा वाचि स्वाहा वाते धा स्वाहा इदन्न मम हुतिमुत्तमाञ्जुहोति सर्वं वै पूर्णाहुतिः सर्वमेवाप्नोति अथो इयं वै पूर्णाहुतिः अस्यामेव प्रतितिष्ठति।
I invite for the Hatha speech. Please sit down, relax.
Good morning to one and all present here. It is really great to see all of you on this wonderful occasion. I'm Harini and I'm here to propose to you the thanks. I deem it a great honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. First and foremost, I thank the President of Ganapati Seva Samiti, Shri Prakash Sir, and his entire committee members who have been so generous in providing this space for today's event. We are extremely grateful to the team. I owe my special gratitude to Sanskrit Academy for teacher training and value addition, Sattva, and their acharyas, Shri Arvind Acharya, Shri Arvind Bhatt, Shri Swaroop, and Shri Guru Raj for their gracious presence and for making this event an auspicious one with the holy Yajna. We also take pride in announcing that Nirakula and Sattva, though we are different entities, we have been closely associated for a long time and they've always supported us in our journey. Thanks to one and all. We take pleasure in thanking Nataraja Swami Yoga teacher and his students and Yoga Sangha HSR layout and their students who have contributed in enhancing the overall energy of this event. I thank all the enthusiastic participants who have come with a great deal of energy and passion for yoga. You have made it a wonderful event with your presence. Thank you. Last but not the least, I take pleasure in conveying my gratitude to all the Nirakula teachers and the volunteers. Without your efforts, it would have been very challenging and this wouldn't have been possible. Thank you for making this event a resounding success. We have a big announcement to make. Following this, the practice of yoga is incomplete without the right nutrition and dinacharya or habits. So we have some exciting webinars that have been lined up in the coming weeks for you. We have Dr. Amulya, Ayurvedic doctor, who will talk on depth about the relationship between yoga and Ayurveda, the importance of sleep, and the importance of the right diet according to Ayurveda. We also have Ms. Hema Anirudh, a certified nutrition coach and a yoga trainer herself, talk about the basics of nutrition, macronutrients, and the importance of vitamin B12 and vitamin B. You can find these webinar details on our Instagram page and on our website. These webinars are going live on July 2nd and July 3rd at 7 p.m. Also, we want to mention that Nirakula conducts regular online classes for senior citizens. There are beginner classes, classes for kids, intermediate, and advanced practitioners. We also have upcoming teacher training courses, 200 hours and 300 hours. 200 hours is level 1 and 300 hours is level 2. And we have both of this on weekend and weekday courses. So you can follow our social media website. We are on Instagram as Nirakula Yoga, and for more details you can visit our website www.nirakula.in. And on this note, this is a request, and I would want to mention that it would be really great, like how we had a gathering today to celebrate and observe yoga there. It would be great to conduct more events that is pertaining to yoga, adhering to the basics and everything about yoga. So this would be possible only with your support and willingness. And how we can support is by contributing in the form of donation or sponsoring the events which is pertaining to yoga and practices, so that we spread the news of yoga and positivity to everybody. And we would like to convey our gratitude to anyone who wishes to do so. And you can find the QR code just put up any one of this and can proceed. So thank you in advance. We're looking forward for more events. And once again, thank you so much. Happy International Yoga.
Thank you, Hari. Now we have anna-yajña, and then will happen here itself. I request you to fold your mat into half. From the front, fold your mat into half. You will serve the food in place itself, so we get space to walk. Yep. Thank you. And Ketan, Rohit, you can go to that room. The food you can. If anybody wants to use washroom, there are washroom and sink is there if you want to wash hands. Once you got the food, just wait for a moment. We'll chant anna-sūktam, then we'll proceed with it.
ಮಾದೇವ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಫ್ರೆಶ್
ಆಟೋದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳಗಡೆ
ಥರ್ಡ್ ರೋ
ಇದು
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರಿಗಾರು ಕುಡಿಯಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಹಾಜರಲ್ಲ
Wait for a moment, we'll chant a sloka, then start eating. Just keep the food with you. Once we serve, once everybody gets the food, then we chant a sloka. It's very difficult, right? Food is there and you are not supposed to eat. And you are hungry also after the practice.
Rohit.
ओदनमुद्ब्रुवते परमेष्टिवा एषः यतो गणः परमामेवैनश्रियं गमयति यन्तदयो वर्षन्तु पर्जन्याः सुभिफला ओषधयो भवन्तु अन्नवतामो धनवतामामिच्छवताम् एषागुं राजा भूयासम् प्रजापतेन त्वजेतान्यन्यो विश्वदातानि परिता बभूव यत्कामास्ते जुहुमस्तन्नो अस्तु जगच्चापतयोरयीनाम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 ಮೋದಿ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ನಮಗೊಂದು ಮೂರು ಗಂಟೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಆಚಾರ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಮಲೇಶ್ ಆಚಾರ್ಯರಿಗೆ 3 ಜನ